Let's back up.
Poor YouTubers.
It's so frustrating. I don't know what we're going to do now, but...
Well, I think we just start over with the sacks and focus on the sacks.
It's fine. Whatever. Maybe it'll be 2 different videos. All right, so... whatever. All right. We should be back. Sorry for the interruption, everybody. All right. This is the first sack of the second half. Is that right? I think that's right. You can't hear me? No, you should be able to hear me. There's nothing wrong with the audio. This is Terrion at the bottom. Is that not a 6?
Okay.
Oh my god. Now NFL Pro is not working. I'm going to murder everything. Come on. Something respond to something. Okay, that's all I have to do is just bring up the task manager and it fixes everything. All right.
Did you put in just sacks? Just to make it a little easier on yourself? Okay.
Little handsy. A little handsy, but he's there. He's there, didn't get called, and he's got a ref looking right at him. So this is a pretty good rep from Terrion, I would say. And he's looking at his guy, right? Lamar is very clearly looking in his direction. Is that Bateman? I think 10 is Bateman. I think so. Forces him to hold on a little longer. Hutch flushes him out. He's still looking that way. Has to cover a little bit longer. It's a great rep from Terrion. Play result. You can't just do sacks defense.
I thought you could.
Oh my god,
Shouldn't be play result.
wasn't in there. That's not enough play results.
Weird.
Whatever. I'll find them. It's not that.
Can't you go to defense? Or
I just did
maybe
that
not.
too. It's not. 10. Who is 10? Oh, 7 is Bateman. You're right. I don't know who 10 is. Either way, good coverage. All right. Is Terrion in the game? I actually don't see. Is that? Oh, that's him at the top. Yeah.
Cover 3.
Cover 3, yep.
He did a great job. Look at that.
Covered a lot of grass with no one there. Should probably not cover up the actual sack. Look is here, so good job by Branch, I would assume. Covering the tight end. Could have maybe cut back, but I think that's Jack. Nope, that's Alex in a good position. Forced to bring it back down. Just for funsies, let's look at the end zone version.
Okay. Got Lacey on the right.
8 in the box.
And you got no Hutch on this one. That's funny. He only took like 5 snaps off, if that. We got Lopez, no Hutch, no Reader. Wow.
That's almost all just Al Kadeem Muhammad winning his 1-on-1 against the tight end. Yeah. So the tight end actually lets him through.
Look at the right tackle. Look at the right tackle not paying attention though.
What does Tyleek do to him there? That's kind of weird. Like I don't know, he kind of pushes him off.
He jammed. Well, I think they're like, this is essentially like a chip block that I think Lamar's just supposed to make that throw quicker.
And so it's a good job by Branch sticking with the tight end. He snuffs it out immediately. Like, here, move this again.
Yeah.
Nothing there. Checks the backside. Anzalone's kind of in that lane right here for the
I don't know.
crosser.
That's where he should have went.
Probably, but I mean, at the same time, he throws that ball
He should have
right now.
No, earlier. Go right like there. Like he needs to be turned around quicker and throwing that ball quicker. Because if you're gonna let that defensive end go free like that or just chip him, look they've got the.
But his first read's gone. His first read is the tight end.
And his first read should be the crosser. I would think. That's
you think
where
this guy
should be?
I think he looks at the tight end first, and he sees Branch there, and he's like, nope.
Yeah, maybe. But the only way to get to 7 is if you're coming to that route early. If you're waiting, like it just takes too long to unfold. Like that ball should be out there.
Yeah,
to the read too.
But I mean, Kirby is also looking at him. Like that's not a long. Kirby can knock him out.
No, it's not great. But if he's your 2 and you've got to go through your first check, it's taking too long. Either that or 7 has to sit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right. That's a good point.
If 7 sits, that's your backup.
But let's also give a ton of credit to Al-Qadim Muhammad, because being in this situation with Lamar Jackson is no guarantee you're going to bring him down. In fact, I would say a lot of defensive ends miss here.
Mm-hmm.
But he wraps him up, takes him to the ground. It's a good play. Another sack here. I'm not sure which one's Terrion. I think bottom. Yep. That's clearly DJ Reed. Pretty tight coverage there. Where's Lamar looking first?
I don't know. I was watching Terrion.
It's hard. He's looking in that general direction. But, like, good stopping speed there, right? Like, he doesn't give up that much separation on the curl. Not much to do during the scramble there, but it does look like he's looking in Terrion's direction. Taking away his first read. That's all you can do on a play like that. Should have been a fumble.
I wonder, Amik's coverage on the crosser was really good. I wonder if that was his first read. Like the way it's blocked, is that like, because it would make sense if he's reading from center over as opposed to reading out and then, I don't know. It looks like he's looking left, but like he could make that throw right there or at least try, but Amik was right on him.
Yeah. Honestly, if Lamar was a little more composed in this situation, like he could stand in there and throw it too. But at the same time, Al-Qadim Muhammad, and what I really like about this, and it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, is like he could take the edge right now and run right by Lamar, but he re-engages him in the middle and just pushes, like right there, he has the edge one. He could run the edge right here. He gets disengaged enough to like run around them, but he knows that if he does that, he could run right by him. And so watch him kind of like re-engage the tackle in his chest right here and push the pocket. And that gets Jackson off his mark. And so like he probably sees him open now, but he's got no time to set his feet because Nowaski's right there in his face and takes him down. Let me see if you can see that a little bit better from the sideline view. Look, has the edge, kind of pushes the pocket a little bit. Like that's really good stuff from him. One more time. Then, of course, Hutch gets in on it because, by the way, Hutch chipped from that guy and now double teamed. And still gets a quarterback hit. Terrion playing super off. What is this? Down in distance? 3rd and 13. So they need to get down to the 10. So he's protecting that line. A little bit deeper. A few vertical routes.
It's a cover 4.
Yeah.
With 3 underneath in the zone too. Plus a spy. Jeez.
I mean, it's hard to say because it feels like pressure comes down before the play develops enough for Jackson. Like, I think he wants to hit this guy first, and it's
just so many bodies.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Aiden pushes him off the spot.
Look at his 2 receivers in the middle of the field, right next to each other as well. They're not doing themselves any favors there.
Yep. So there's not much there.
There's
Good job
nothing.
Closing in
There's
there. Like
nothing.
maybe there.
Not with a Meek.
But not with a Meek. And so like honestly, Terrion's probably his best option, but it's also furthest away. And you have to realize while it looks bad for Terrion, he's also got his eyes on Lamar. And he knows that Lamar throwing across his body all the way here, he's going to be able to jump that.
Yeah. Meek would be in on that too, to be honest.
Right. By the way, there was that report that the Lions were like complaining about players going too low on Aiden. And while going low isn't illegal, doing like a high-low, that is arguably illegal right there.
If he can't be engaged with both of them.
Right, but it does feel like, even though like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he
Andrews
engaged
is
with both guys? Yeah, one. Yeah, it's borderline.
Either way, forces Lamar off his spot, which gets him closer to Anzalone, who misses him, but guess who's still giving an effort?
Garrett Barnes, right?
Barnes is the one that eventually gets him, but like Aiden's chasing him down again. And then, I mean, here's the scary part here is that if Barnes doesn't make that tackle, like Lamar's got 2 lead blockers and a whole lot of space. Let's watch this one from the end zone too. But yes, Anzalone's playing spy here. He kind of fakes the rush there. Now he's spying. And I mean, I don't know. To me, that seems like it's a chop block to me. Andrews might not be engaged in the moment, but like you have him pushing him high, cutting him low. Like that doesn't seem fair.
Very close.
Gets him
a
off
lesser
spot.
man would have stayed down.
So Barnes might not theoretically be spying here, but
no, he wasn't. He was in coverage. He just saw it and attacked.
Yeah. Because like this is what Kelvin Shepard was talking about. Where it's like try to tackle that man in open field. Whoops, probably not the most disciplined play there from Anzalone, but you're forcing him off his spot. You're funneling him inside, which is never that bad. And I think Barnes does an incredible job there. Another sack. Terrion's down here. It's a 1st and 10.
Cover 3. Oh, no.
Cover 2. Nope.
Yeah.
Man.
I think it was a...
Terrion follows this guy.
It's a match. It's a little match. Yeah.
I don't love that. This feels like it could have been a big play. It's tough because you have Kirby manning the middle here, right?
They should be passing that off to each other, by the way.
You
Anyways,
think so?
like him and Kirby or whoever's deep. Who's the other one that's at the 50 with him?
Branch? I don't know.
Probably.
Branch is here. And this is DJ Reed. Yeah. So this is Branch, I think, in man. Like, those guys seem like they're in man. And honestly, like, there's not a lot available here. This is actually, it almost feels like they do a pretty good job here. I don't know if happenstance or not, because, like, the crosser is covered by Kirby pretty good here.
What's the situation? I know it's 1st and 10, but what's the
The score?
yeah?
It's a 7-point
What
game.
point in the game are we?
6.5 left.
Okay, so this is don't get beat deep coverage.
Mm-hmm.
That's I think what they're told. That's because Branch is way on the top of his guy too, right? Like, oh, and look, Terrion does have underneath the robber. Kirby's the robber and
Right.
he goes with him
Yes.
underneath as well. Right there,
But I think that is him reading the eyes of Lamar.
maybe
Because he's. Oh, is he literally pointing there? Is that his arm pointing? That is. So he's pointing right there. Or is that his leg? No, I'm not sure. That's his leg. That's his leg. I think actually the target here. I think he's trying to hit the comeback route here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it would have been open. It's a tough play for DJ.
Yeah. Too bad Aiden beat your 3 blockers against him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I feel about this coverage. I don't have a good sense of what it is. But there's actually not that much open other than, because, like, at this point, this crosser isn't open. Like, if you give him enough time, yeah, that's going to be open. It's going to get past. He's going to clear Kirby.
Yeah.
But it does feel like a little bit of a prevent type of look where he's just trying not to get beat deep. Let's look at the end zone just so they can marvel at Aiden.
Inside move. Guard isn't ready for him. Whoop. Double team guard. Can't get him either.
Got held. And the interesting thing here is that it almost feels like if Anzalone hadn't been running free, Lamar would have tried to throw this ball and Aiden would have strip sacked it. Right? Because, like, you look here, he's going to throw it. But then he sees Anzalone and, well, I guess, I don't know. Thought about checking it down to Henry, which wouldn't have worked. No.
They tried to double team Williams. The first guy engaged him, and then Aiden bumped into him. The second guard doesn't, or the center doesn't even get there to Tyleek. Tyleek just stops pursuing, and Aiden just pushes past his guy with an inside cut and runs past the two interior players.
All 3 of them are focusing on Aiden right now, and Tyleek's just like,
should we have touched him?
Tyleek gives a guy a good shove there at the end. Boop. I don't know. Is there one more sack in here? I feel like there's maybe one more. Yep.
There's the gang tackle at the end, or the sack at the where like all 5 of them are back there. Is that
This might
one?
be that. Tearing about on the screen here. This is, let me down and distance it. Lines up by 14 at this point, so this is kind of the
should be prevent a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send Branch.
Cover 3 with a deep cover 3.
Yeah, coverage is fine.
So this blitzing six is not something the Lions do a ton of, but the Packers did against the Browns, and I would like to see them do that against the Browns too.
Yeah, this play had no shot. I mean, there's nowhere. This is where the gap discipline is really fun to watch. So you got 4 on the line plus Branch right here, looking like he's up against Andrews. Now very clearly blitzing. May have given it away. Not sure Lamar even saw, though. You're also sending Anzalone. So you got this guy who is Barnes just taking up spots. No one takes Branch. Ronnie Stanley too late. The running back takes Branch.
Yeah, but you really should have you really needed the running back to stay in on his side. The fact
Right.
that he had to go over to pick up Branch is a win.
Right.
Because
Because now you have.
have your left tackle and running back picking up your safety is a
Yep.
win.
I mean, you free up Aiden here, right? And what does Aiden do?
Yeah.
Pushes his guy into the quarterback.
Puts him on skates.
Meanwhile, you have Al Qadim Muhammad winning his one-on-one as well. Coming over here, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So he's stunting a little bit.
He loops around Linderbaum. Linderbaum's expecting him
Yeah.
to
But
loop across.
there's also the fact that Aiden is rushing behind him that's putting everyone in a bind. So Linderbaum, slight hesitation there. Now he decides he's going to go help with the linebacker. It's too late. Right? There's that hesitation. He's just not sure which guy he's going to take up. He takes one step there, then he's looking over there, and he's giving up too much room. And he drags him backwards, by the way. See him, his right shoulder get dragged back. And just nowhere to run. I mean, where are you going to go? Scramble to your left, right? Yeah, that's where you can go. But Muhammad's a little.
That's your discipline. That's
Yep.
your gap discipline there. Now we got you pinned in.
It's real nice.
That was something we talked about, like him holding on to the ball. He holds on to the ball for 4 seconds longer than any other quarterback because he just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. Like
I feel like
he
there's.
can usually get out of those spots, man. Gap discipline was huge. Show the time the Lions got sacked.
Oh, okay. You just saw it. Happened.
File not found.
File not found. I wish I could see every play that he was targeted. And I feel like there's a way to do that. And I just targeted a receiver. I can't do targeted defender. Oh, that's so annoying. Because I feel like there's. Let's just look at a couple other plays that maybe he was, maybe he wasn't targeted in. Just so we have a little bit more understanding of his day. Top of screen here.
Was a man.
Looks like it. Yep.
I tell you, Reed did a great job on Flowers.
He
Holy
did.
cow.
Feels like there's almost a little pick happening here, but it's not great by Terrion. The problem is, like, the receiver breaks right when there's, like, that conflict right there. So I feel like that step right there where Terrion takes one step back. He like I feel like he sees Reed
That's Reed. Yeah.
instead of cutting it horizontally. There's just one false step in there that's vertical. I don't know. Third and 6. 10-yard pass. Reed's down here. Arnold's at the top. Looks to be in man again.
It's that's cover 1. Like that's on an island. Don't get beat deep. He's got to be back like that. Yeah, that's he has no help on that one. He is all by himself. He's got to stay disciplined over the top. So he
now
gives him
it's
a
scramble
cushion.
party. You'd like
Yeah.
to, I mean, that's such a good throw too, by the way. It's tough.
Yeah, that's tough because he's got to stay over the top. Like that's, and so he's giving him cushion. You'd like him maybe to not give as much cushion, but he can't give up. He can't let him get behind him.
He's the only one really dealing with a vertical route here, right?
Yeah.
And so he has to keep that cushion for a while. And then, I mean, Terrion's closing in. And, you know, if that pass is here or higher, like he's going to get a hand on it. But it is just perfectly placed. Lamar throwing across his body with a guy in his face. It's just an incredible throw. But, yeah, I mean, there's definitely room to improve with the coverage there. But that is such a harder pass than it looks. But that was the string of a couple of Terrions in a row. Let me go back earlier in the game. See how he's doing, and then we'll switch to some offense stuff. Terrion up here. No, sorry, down here.
Zone.
Sticks with his guy. This is what the off coverage is for, right? If you're running a vertical route, you're not giving anything up over the top.
There's no help from the safety again.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these clips, he's just been by himself.
Sort of.
Yeah, there is some dropping, but like he's not turning. But as that route keeps going, Kirby just kind of stays. He doesn't turn and run with them.
And this play is just you won't see a lot of bad ones like this from Branch, but he completely sells out on the run. Gets blown by.
It's early, right?
Yep.
They're told early.
First drive of the game.
You go after the run, man. Go after the run.
It has to be. Yeah.
Oh, it's a match. They're playing zone at the top and
and man at the bottom.
underneath. Yeah.
That's what I thought I was seeing too, yeah. So these two are lined up 4-4, 31 on tight end.
And then 5/3. You got zone at the top, yeah. Oh no.
What? Did I drop again? Oh, we did.
Well, maybe it was just me.
Nope. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but
I'm dropping frames like crazy. Well, that was the end of it, I guess.
excuse me. Wait it out.
It's not back yet. So it can't be internet then, right? If you can hear me fine.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. It says Temu internet or Temu Wi-Fi. He said earlier.
So yeah, that's
Maybe you have a
interesting.
software update.
I'm gonna have to check my OBS settings and things like that because we're not losing the Zoom connection. I'm not losing the internet connection. It's just the streaming software. So it's whatever. Either way. All right. That's enough Terrion. It's not the internet. Doesn't matter. And I'm not streaming from a MacBook either. All right. Let's look at some offense stuff. How should we do this?
Well, Montgomery had less snaps.
That's
so
exactly what I was
ISO
thinking.
Montgomery.
And then because they give us personnel at the top here, Jahmyr Gibbs, Dave Montgomery. The very first version of your
Maryland I.
Maryland I.
Hold on one sec. Just check your stream for a second.
We're good.
Oh, okay.
I think.
don't. Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Montgomery.
This is a Monty. Is it who's the tight end? Is it Brock?
Brock. It's a 1st and 10 from the 18. Very first drive of the game. Where did that guy come from? Sideline view is going to be better for run game. Please be behind the Lions. Not the other way. Dang it. Actually, this isn't bad.
So you're hoping Monty holds the linebackers.
So this is zone blocking. Looks like.
The nickel stays
Outside
with the
zone.
running back. It's outside zone, yeah.
Yeah.
So Graham's guy.
Graham doesn't get to the
Gets
second
loose.
level.
Yep. He hesitates and then
That's everyone else just blocks as they should. It's a tough ask for Graham.
yeah.
But like this one, I feel like he's spending maybe a little bit too time trying to tie 94 up. Or make sure he's in the right spot for Mahogany. Yeah, the misdirection stuff doesn't work all that well. Like, no. All right. Straight Montgomery. All right, this isn't one.
That was a 13 personnel there.
No one cares. No, I'm kidding. No. This is one. I'll just go straight to the end zone. 2nd and 5. 7-7 ball game, second half.
Now it's Sam.
Now it is Sam. And we're going all to slow-mo for some reason.
I think, is this the one where they hand it to Monty?
No, Gibbs gets it for -3 yards.
Oh, never mind. Because because they motion him.
JMO misses his block. That guy does a good job blowing it up.
Yeah.
Why aren't we stopping? Computer! So in an ideal world, please, for the
Look
love
at your
of God,
offensive
something.
line. Like, Mahogany's and he's late. He can't get out there either. Like, that's a hard ask for.
The play button is spazzing.
Yeah, but that guy doesn't really impact the game much.
Can we? All right. I don't think the pausing is going to stop. So I don't like if JMO gets his block, they can help seal off some of the other guys too. But
You
I don't
still
know.
you don't have a good numbers match up there,
yeah,
no matter what.
Here we go. A successful one. Come on, computer, you can do this. I believe in you.
So this is Brock first, Monty second.
Mm-hmm. All right. Come on. Spazzing out again. All right, we're just watching this in slow-mo, unintentionally. A little misdirection. You get that linebacker out of spot. You get...
Watch St. Brown. Bam.
So watch Roquan and 44, I think, take the bait on Gibbs just enough. Just a little hezzy, yep. It's a pretty good job by Brock, too. It's a good job by Timo making those guys miss, too. Really, all the, like, 40... I don't know if his key is something else, but 40 just absolutely crashes down. Roquan takes a step in the wrong direction, and that's all the hole that he needs. I like that a lot. I don't think his touchdown run was... No. St. Brown does a murder. All right, a pass out of this formation, or at least a formation with two running backs. Not the same formation. Oh boy. Let's refresh. Let's give it a little refresh. Now we're going to make me go slow again. Where were we? This one? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, we're rolling now. Here we go. All right. You motion Montgomery to the backfield. Both guys. I'm a little surprised you didn't go to Gibbs here, to be quite honest. Because he looks that way. And it's open enough. It's a 3rd and 2. Like, he can throw that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably convert. Not sure what his second read was there, but he gets over to Laporta. He's not that open. But I think this is what Jared was talking about when I asked him about Laporta. He's like, yeah, sometimes they gave me a defensive look, and right here, I think you're just like, this play's dead. But Laporta does the little extra here and puts his foot down, finds some open space, and Goff hits him. So that's a really good play from Laporta. But I don't know why he doesn't throw it to Gibbs here. Boom. Throw it to Gibbs. It's an easy pitch and catch. Where does he got to get to? He's got to get to the 50-yard line. He's got that, right? But credit Laporta there.
Yeah, and he'll take that inside short throw.
Not two running back. Not two running back. Nope. Now we're going to watch this one, whether there's one or two. We're not going to watch a 72-yard run.
This is duo. Watch. You're gonna see. This is the one of my favorites with Sewell and Ratlich double teaming 98. You're asking the tight. You're gonna shift the tight end to take 99. Then Ratlich is going to peel off of the double team and get 0, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. Nope, you're wrong. Completely
I
wrong.
was wrong. Which one is this?
Ratledge and Graham
Oh, is it
get this guy together. Sewell goes straight to the second level.
I'm thinking of a different one.
Sewell just absolutely destroys Roquan. Just wipes him out of the planet.
It's still duo, but they did it with Graham and Tate.
Yeah. And then on the other side, you got onesies. Graham does a great job getting to second level. It's actually not Mahogany's best play, but it works. I'm sorry, Ratledge's best play. Because like they both kind of go to the second level and kind of forget about him. He gets enough of him. But Graham does a great job. Sewell walls off his guy. Sam's blocking his ass off. That is not an easy task for Sam, but he does an excellent job. Khalif gets into the hole. JMO blocking. Like, there are a lot of gold stars to hand out on this play. Sewell and Glasgow are kind of the key ones, though, for me. One more time. I love that Khalif's not even in the screen right now. And watch him just come crashing down, digs out the safety. It's Kyle freaking Hamilton, by the way. One of the best safeties in the league. How many times did you hear his name called? Boom, gets perfect leverage, spins him off, and makes him a non-factor. Everyone's celebrating, by the way.
They're all expecting touchdowns.
Yep. All right, here's another.
If only he was faster.
Pass out of this formation. I think I got to refresh again. I think when I keep looking at so many plays, it's just slowing everything down. Was it this one? Yeah, okay. Doesn't feel like they got the look they were hoping for here. Or at least the bite. Got him biting a little bit, but not too much. I do like what you do with Laporte on this play. Like, it's easy, you'd think it'd be easy to lose him. Pretty good job by this defender here. 95. Cut and then just stick your toe in the ground, get upfield. I like what he does here too, honestly. Because if he continues upfield, this defender's got him. He cuts back up the middle. Roquan does a pretty good job of staying. And you know what? Credit to Goff too, right? Like he wants to go to Laporta here. He's got a defender, so what do? Get him off his feet. A little pump fake. And then when he gets down, you throw it over him. And you take a shot for it, but
He'll do it. He'll take those shots.
Yep. Got any more 2 running back sets for us?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
That was one more than I was remembering.
All right, I guess we'll just have to settle for watching another David Montgomery long run. Let's watch the end zone.
That's
This
a
is the
whole,
one that I think Schwartz broke down.
yeah.
This is Tate Ratledge porn, is what this is.
The redirect on his strength to close that hole off is impressive.
Now, Schwartz wasn't entirely sure what the design of the play is because, like, in essence, it looks like it's right here they're looking for. And if that's the case, then, you'd want Mahogany to have inside leverage. And he initially does.
So it's a duo on the left because you watch Mahogany and Taylor hit that guy, and then he
Yeah.
peels and hits with a backside cutback.
Yeah,
I think that's Montgomery making
guess,
lemonade out of a lemon.
but the question is,
Like,
when it comes to Ratledge, does he purposely try to get outside leverage here?
I
Or
think
is
he
it
gets. I think he loses his spot, and then he just says, "I'm just going to dig in and just get you moving backwards."
Right.
And he just overpowers them. Because I think once, like right there, he re-anchors, and then it just becomes, "I want to move you away from where you're trying to go."
Yeah.
And so he just starts makes him move backwards. It's an impressive, like, I think he loses leverage and then re-anchors right there.
Right. You might
And
be
that
right.
re-anchor and leverage is very impressive though. Because
Right. Because it
he's
looks
probably
like
supposed to drive. Because
is it
Panay's drive
Peoples?
blocking.
Right.
So
Because it looks like, I don't know who 93 is. Peoples? Is that his name?
that's a rookie.
Yeah, it is Peoples. It looks like he's about to disengage here and maybe, like, he
The
throws
fact
him
that
to the
he
side here,
doesn't
like
allow
there.
it. Yeah.
And,
But
like, there's a good chance he's
holds.
grabbing the inside of his chest plate here, but if you're not on the outside, you're not going to get called for a holding.
But look, he's leveraged, but he stays engaged,
Yep.
re-anchors, and then just puts him on skates. Like,
Yeah.
and then look at the damage he does when he
Yeah.
closes it, pushes him into the whole line.
Yep.
Because I mean, look, that's the best you're going to do. Because he probably should be dry blocking, based on what it looks like with Panay on that side. He's probably just supposed to drive. He loses it, and then turn.